Hello everyone out there, this is the Fantasy Hockey Report and we are your hosts. My name's Steve and this is my partner Jeff.
Season's greetings everyone, and this of course is our first of 4 debut episodes where we'll be taking a look at the good, the bad, and some surprise guys as well as free agents to take a look at in your fantasy hockey pools. For the first episode here, we're going to take a look at a lot of the best picked guys that you can take a look at. Steve?
And you can't start off a best list without naming this guy who has just been a horse this year for his team, Vinny Lecavalier. What can you say bad about this guy? There's nothing. He does it all. He's just been such a threat. This guy scores goals. He gets assists. He gets into fights. This guy's just he's a one-man wrecking crew. He's amazing. He's doing great wonders so far this year.
Yeah, he is. He's definitely stepped it up this year. He's definitely taking a more leadership role on that Tampa Bay squad, and I mean, he's already got over 50 points. He's easily one of the top 5 best guys we have. Another guy to look at would be Ilya Kovalchuk, who has 28 goals already as we speak.
We're talking about a guy here in Kovalchuk that the only thing the guy knows how to do is just score goals. He plays the point on power plays, and the guy's just got a laser. Once he lets that thing go, just look out, because more often than not, it's in the back of the net. And we're talking about a guy here that has scored 30% of his team's goals. 30% of his entire team's goals. Just an amazing stat. If he keeps this pace up, he's looking at beating Pavel Bure's record.
Yeah, definitely. He's a great player, and he's definitely having a great season. He's on pace for, as you said, to break that record. Another guy having a great year is Zetterberg, Henrik Zetterberg, that is, for the Detroit Red Wings.
We're talking about a guy here who has a chance to possibly win the Art Ross Trophy for the most points in the league, and then possibly has a chance to win the Selke Trophy as well as the best defensive forward. This is honestly the best two-way player in the game. The guy can kill you in any way on the ice. The guy can put the puck in the net. He's a playmaker. He's a defensive specialist. The guy plays the power play, the penalty kill. He does it all. This guy's a jack of all trades.
Yeah, definitely. He is having a stellar year already, alongside with Datsyuk and Holmstrom. That is a very deadly line in Detroit.
And Detroit, what can you say about these guys? They're just running away with the Western Conference right now. They're just destroying everyone. They're just a phenomenal team.
Yes, they are. Another guy to look at would be Danny Heatley from the Ottawa Senators. Back-to-back 50-goal seasons, and looking like he's going to get another third season with over 50 this year.
Yeah, you want to talk about a guy that just hits the numbers, you're looking at Danny Heatley. This guy is Mr. Consistent, playing in Ottawa under that firepower with the likes of Jason Spezza and Alfredson. It's just, he's just a workhorse. The guy, he's not a flashy player. He's just always on the doorstep. He's got such a quick, beautiful release. When he gets that shot going, it's just almost impossible to stop. It's amazing to watch.
He's a very dangerous player. And speaking of dangerous players, the guy that rounds out our top 5 right now would be Jerome McGinley from the Calgary Flames. A guy that really defines leadership right now.
He's a guy that you're looking at. Calgary just finished off a 6-game road trip where they won all 6 games, and he was the biggest part in those wins. He's just a man on a mission. The guy's just unstoppable. He's another guy that he does it all. He can score, he can pass, he can fight. He's just an amazing captain, leader, player.
That he is. Of course, not to leave some goalies out here, we'll also take a look at some goalies here like Henrik Lundqvist from the New York Rangers, one of the few shining points of that team right now.
I mean, we're talking about a guy who had 5 shutouts all of last season. He's already got 6 this year. Like, it's just amazing. He has had his ups and downs lately. He's shown that he has a bit of weakness, but I think a lot of that stems from the fact that he was playing an insane amount of games. So I think it's reasonable, and he was suffering from the flu as well. Looks like he might be regaining form.
Definitely. Another top goaltender, of course, would be Mr. Roberto Luongo over in the West.
Well, what can you not say good about Roberto Luongo again? This guy's just, he's amazing. He played so well for so many years in Florida with bad teams, and he was facing tons of shots, but he was the one constant with that team. He was just incredible. And last year, he almost single-handedly brought Vancouver into the playoffs, and this year he's just picking up where he left off.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I think that pretty much touches upon some of our the good players that we're looking at, those real moneymaker guys. Of course, we left off a couple people. Like you can't forget about your Sidney Crosbys, your Yevgeny Malkins, your Alexander Ovechkins. Like these guys are all money in the bank as well. They're having phenomenal seasons, and there's a great handful of other guys that are really having great seasons. So we'll touch more base on those guys in coming episodes. So thank you for watching, and stay tuned for our worst of the lumps of coal so far this holiday season. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care, and good luck in your fantasy worlds.